Alrighty, everybody. What's going on here? Matt on here, Matt on Talk Show, representing the One Matt Nation. And we are here, July 3rd, 2025. It's the Matt on Talk Show 24-year anniversary. We're live here for our live edition for the anniversary. Thank you very much, everyone, for joining the broadcast today. It's getting very warm outside, so I'm hoping not to roast in here with all the lights. I got 3 different lights here to enhance my great features, shall we say. Yeah, I mean, we had a lot of breaking news going on here within the last couple days here, so, I almost went live yesterday, but I so pushed myself to just save it for the anniversary. So I did. I saved it for the anniversary, so I got a lot of news to talk about. Thank you very much. I see our number jump there. Thank you very much, everyone, for joining us here. Like, share, and subscribe right here to the Matt on Talk Show. George, what's going on? You're reporting, huh? Hey, George, what's going on? All right. Vanessa, thank you. What do we got there? The other guy. All right, I like that name. Where is everybody from tonight joining the chat there? Greatly appreciate your support. They're coming on in right here. It's the Matt on Talk Show 24-year anniversary. Thank you for celebrating with us today here on July 3rd, 2025. Oh, the other guy is from Louisiana. What's going on? Hey, how's the weather down there in Louisiana? George, you are a character, my friend. But, I pushed myself to save some of the news for today. South Africa we got in there. The other guy says the weather is bad down in Louisiana. Why is that? How hot is it down there? It's probably like mid-80s right here in Pennsylvania where I'm located. So, we got some interesting news. I saved it for today. One of the biggest headlines that we have, P. Diddy guilty of 2 of the 5 charges. So, P. Diddy, he got off on all the racketeering stuff, which is mind-blowing. It's very mind-blowing that P. Diddy got off on a lot of these charges that I thought he was really going to get nailed on. I really thought P. Diddy was going to get nailed on that. What does that say? Dang down there, huh? What is that for? Dang for P. Diddy or what? So P. Diddy guilty 2 of the 5 charges. He was charged 2 accounts related to prostitution and the whole orchestrating it and the transportation of those acts. We know Diddy had those freak-offs. But as far as racketeering and all that other stuff, free as can be. P. Diddy's lawyers tried to get him released from jail with bail, but the judge was not having any of it because a lot of these was federal related charges. So the judge wants to continue to have P. Diddy serve at least possibly 10 to 12 more months in jail. So we will see what happens there. They still got some more sentencing to go through yet, so I'm guessing that'll probably happen within the week or shortly after the 4th of July holidays. Let's see here. Bro needs to stay in jail. All right. George says, I love Diddy. All right. So we got a mixed crowd there. I like that. P. Diddy kind of fell off the scales with me. Once he stopped producing the good hits and once he stopped banging Jennifer Lopez, he kind of fell off my radar back in the early 2000s. What's this say here? Big bot drummer. I'm going to report your digger. What the heck? Digger, huh? Which one is that? Who's digging? Who's digging what here? All right, whatever. He retracted that. Message retracted. All right, whatever, man. Yeah, I don't know what the heck's going on with P. Diddy. He's guilty, 2 of the 5. Yeah, he definitely had all that stuff going on with that Jane lady and Cassie Ventura. Cassie Ventura's lawyer, they spoke out briefly after the verdict was read on air. And it's not the outcome that they wanted, but they're going to keep fighting and they're going to keep speaking up for people that were victims of P. Diddy. What do we got here? I saw you at the Diddy parties. I know who you are. Oh, shit. Oh, damn. Yeah, P. Diddy was hosting some Man on Talk Show freak-offs. Bro, I'm depressed as hell. Oh, why is that? The other guy? The weather? Hey, I would be depressed at that, too. What is this? I love that guy and his freaky ding-a-ling. Hey, you guys are too good in the chat room. Thank you very much for joining. Keep contributing. I love it all. What are your guys' thoughts on the P. Diddy getting off yesterday a little bit there? He's still in jail. He was guilty of the 2 of the 5 charges, but he's still going to continue to serve some time in jail yet. We will wait and see what happens probably after the holidays. Moving over to some other news that happened. Trump's big, beautiful bill. It passed in the Senate, but they're still screwing around. Vote to come soon in the House. As of yet, I have yet to see anything here. Let's see here. No, let me double check to make sure there's no updates here. I'm depressed all week. Well, that ain't good. Do tell. Hey, I'm always open for conversation. That's what I'm here for. It's the 24-year anniversary of the Man on Talk Show. We always like to go big or go home, and I'm already home, so there's nothing left other than to go big here. Yeah. You know, I'm actually looking pretty good and thin in the videos here. That gym's actually paying off for me here. I like it. Neck's a lot thinner. You know, I was actually at the gym yesterday when all this P. Diddy news broke. I'd say about 90% of all the TVs that were up at the gym had all this breaking news related to P. Diddy. So you had Fox, CNN, ABC, even Telemundo was reporting on the P. Diddy trial. What is that? Cardboard, life-size, cutout. What? Me. YouTube hasn't been here for 24 years. What are you doing? Well, I actually started the show on different other platforms before YouTube. We just came to YouTube in 2007, but we had our own at ManOnTalkShow.com. We were on eBombs World for years. We were doing the MySpace. We had different platforms back then, and then YouTube came along, and that became our main thing with YouTube. So there's your answer, George. As I was saying before, Trump's big, beautiful bill, that's the one with some of the weird stuff in it. Yeah, it's very controversial, by the way. It's also very confusing, this big, beautiful bill, if you want to call it that. The only thing that's beautiful about it is no tax on overtime and no tax on tips for those people that work in restaurants. And, yeah, I'm all down for that no tax on overtime business. Let's get it passed. But the big holdup there from the Democrat side is all the Medicaid stuff and the Medicare stuff and, I don't know, some stuff related to immigration there. I don't know. I really don't care. We'll see what happens. I don't know. All I know is you look cool. Hey, thank you very much. What is that? Emilio. You yapaholic. Who's undercover is George? I think I know you. Oh, man. So yeah, we got that going on with Trump. We'll see by the end of today if the House passes that. They want to have the vote possibly at latest as Friday so that everybody can get back home in time for their freaking firework festivities, their $1 million mansions. What do we got here? Is Medicaid a good thing or a bad thing? Well, it depends on what age you are. I'm depressed, broski. Oh, man. What's this? Emilio. I'm Mexican. All right. Ryan Kohberger, that's another one here that made some news yesterday, takes a plea not to talk to avoid the death penalty. Very little coverage on that, but that's that whole thing with that DeSales individual and the whole killing of all of those roommates in Indiana. What a mess that guy is. So it looks like that's going to be probably over with Ryan Kohberger soon. The Nintendo Switch, too. I don't even know what's going on with that. You tell me what's going on with that, Georgie. Talk about Sonic the Hedgehog. Well, you know, I used to like playing Sonic the Hedgehog for Sega Genesis. I had the first, second... Was there a third one? I know I had Sonic and Knuckles, Sonic Spinball. There was Dr. Robotnik. Yeah, I used to be a big fan on Sega Genesis of Sonic. And then there was Sonic the Hedgehog for Dreamcast. What else we got here? That's it. You know, P. Diddy, he's guilty too. Trump's big, beautiful bill. We'll see what the hell happens with that. Ryan Koberger, that guy's weird anyway. We have the Man on Talk Show cake. We put that as our thumbnail here on the video. We also have a short up on YouTube, so take a look at that. I'm going to be scarfing down some of that cake later on. What is your favorite character from Sonic? Probably Sonic. If not, maybe Dr. Robotnik. Maybe because I would consider myself a hero and a bad person at the same time. I could play the best of both roles. So maybe I could relate to both Sonic being a hero and Dr. Robotnik being evil. I don't know. What is that? I went to the Weeknd concert early May. A Weeknd the singer, you mean? Are you blinded by the lights? Blinding Lights, I think was the song. And then he had that Save Your Tears for Another Day song that he did solo and with Ariana Grande. I hope we got that right. So we got the Man on Talk Show cake, 24-year anniversary cake, as we do every year. We always do a cake. I like Silver the Hedgehog. Oh, do tell, do tell. They take all the gold and cotton. Who does that? Hey, but you know what we are taking here? I got from my kids the Father's Day gifts back a couple weeks ago. The first one, I'm going to probably be donning this for future videos now, other than my normal Man on Talk Show t-shirt. I'm going to be adding a new t-shirt to the collection here. Let me just move the microphone aside there. Hopefully no feedback there. What do we got here? Message held for review, huh? Oh, yeah? All right. What is this here? Something with Dr. Phil filing for bankruptcy. I don't know what that was about. All right, so here it is. Got the new Man on Talk Show t-shirt here. I actually like this here. I like the feeling, this silky feeling of the shirt. So there it is. It's got Man on Talk Show on it there. Got to look at my monitors here. One is delayed a little more than the other live one. And then on the sleeves, it's got the initials for Man on Talk Show. Let me see how well I can get that in here. There it is, MATS. That's the Man on Talk Show initials. Man, I suck at this modeling stuff, or what? So we got MATS, and then the other thing to boot on it, of course, this was a Father's Day gift from my kids. They go and pick this photo, which I believe I look good at, by the way. They go and pick that photo there. I like it. I'm at least dressed in a suit. Man on Talk Show on YouTube. I like it. It's not too bad. It's a nice Father's Day gift. I really like it. I like the fabric of it. So, future videos when we go live here, we're going to be wearing this. So, I'll be switching back and forth between two t-shirts. This is the OG Man on Talk Show shirt. Let's see what we got here in the comments. Make Skibidi toilet merch. All right, George. Well, you know what? If you go on the Man on Talk Show Productions YouTube channel, I got some Skibidi toilet videos on there, me and my son. It's actually pretty fun. It's TikTok has this filter, and I make videos with it. You know, there's a lot of stuff related to TikTok. It makes its way on there. Skibidi toilet. You know, that guy, he's probably bankrolling pretty nice here. Nobody cares, pull up. Oh, yeah? I'm pulling up all right here. That's what, Big, what is that? Big Bot Drummer says about the weekend comment in there. Scrolling back on the comments here. Pow pow, huh? And then we got some kind of Middle Eastern writing from George. George, what say you there? Is that a translation about the Skibidi toilet? Maybe George is from overseas. George, where are you from, Meng? Last but never the least here, what do we got? 17 minutes here. Our 24th year anniversary. George says he hates the weekend. He will not be blinded by the lights. And then, last but never the least, from my kids for Father's Day, they know I've been big into the gym lately, so they got this gym bag and had embroidered on it, Matt on Talk Show on YouTube. I can only imagine when someone goes into one of the lockers there at the gym and they see this and they'll be like, what? And you're purposely, you have your fresh clothes in there. You just purposely set this in the locker like this. So when they go to open that thing, the weekend killed my grandparents. What? This guy, I'm getting a kick out of this guy. George, huh? Did they call you Georgie? All right, so there it was, the gym bag and the t-shirt from my kids from Father's Day. I thank you, Sophia. I thank you, Matthew. I love you to the moon and back. You are the greatest gift from God that I could ever get. Yes. So that about does it, guys. I'm going to probably be taking somewhat of a slight vacation from doing the show for a little bit. I usually take my after the anniversary break every year. And, I always take a little break, recharge a little bit, and then I come back freshly recharged again. So when I come back, I don't know. I could be just taking a couple days off. I could be taking a week or two off. I don't know. But when I do, I will be back. I will also be doing some more Matt on Talk Show driving segments. So stay tuned for that. And we're also going to be continuing to produce some shorts. I'm still in debate whether or not I want to continue to do AI shorts. I've been experimenting with artificial intelligence and some of the features that YouTube has provided here, and I'm just not sure about them. YouTube tries to push people to use the AI, artificial intelligence features to enhance your videos, make them better, and to garner more attention. What is that? Democrat Jeffries blasts Trump on the mega bill, the big beautiful bill. Oh, what? Oh, look at that. Breaking news. House passes big beautiful bill, sending it to Trump's desk. Whoa. Here we go. Breaking news live here on the Matt on Talk Show. All right, I like that. Guys, the big beautiful bill passed. 218 votes to 214. What say you guys? There it is. Big red headline. Trump's sweeping tax cut and spending bill wins congressional approval. 218 to 214 vote in the House. So there we go. Big beautiful bill passes in the Senate and big beautiful bill passes in the House. And Hakeem Jeffries, the leader of the Democrats there in the House, trying to hold up the productions, but no avail. I have a feeling, though, Hakeem Jeffries, he's going to be the new Barack Obama, and that's going to maybe take a run for the presidency, maybe in 2028 if, who's that guy from California? Freaking Gavin Newsom. If he doesn't run, Hakeem might take a run for it. He seems like he'd be a wish version of Obama. Hawking Jeffrey. I like that. Nice, George. Oh, hot two! All right. George is breaking out the one-liners here. Thank you, George. George is on his way to becoming a moderator here. So there we go. Breaking news before we exit the show here. July 3rd, 2025, 24-year anniversary of the Matt on Talk Show. And I will see you guys probably soon. Don't know when. I don't know if I'm going to continue to do the artificial intelligence shorts for the talk show. Maybe. I don't know. I got to play around with it. I might. We'll keep that as a maybe. Don't quote me to it. The 25th Driving with Matt segment will be coming up soon enough upon my return here. I'm probably just going to take maybe a couple days off. I don't think it's going to be very long. I get pretty antsy and I want to get back in the game, but I will be working behind the scenes with the promotions and marketing of the show, as always. I never take a break from that. But yeah, here we are. We're in the studio. We'll be back out on the road. As I always said, I couldn't wait for summer to come to do Driving with Matt segments because I like the summer weather. Not that it's too hot, though. I don't like too hot of the weather. George, you got anything else to say? Georgie. I think we know each other. All right, guys. I'm out of here. I'm going to go shove some cake in my face for the 24th time because we have a cake every year for the anniversary, so whatever. I'm out of here. It's 3:30. And hey, you guys enjoy the rest of your day, and thank you for viewing our Matt on Talk Show content. Check out our other Matt on Talk Show YouTube channels. We have the One Matt Nation. Get over there, subscribe to that. We have our Monster XFL Matt on Talk Show Productions YouTube channel. Check that out. Get over there, subscribe to that. We have a playlist on here that features my games, cooking, and all that stuff. That's also a gateway to the other YouTube channels, as well as our latest playlist for July 2025, Collective Allies, which is a combination of all of our YouTube channels. So please subscribe to all those channels and check out the videos. I have best videos. Oh, you do? Oh, you do? Yeah. All right, sweet. Well, I'm subscribing to you, George. All right, guys. I'm out of here. Have a good Thursday. Happy 4th of July to everybody. It's the Independence Day, 250 years of America. If you still celebrate it like that, I don't know. It's another day to me. I'm just happy to be off of work, and I'll be enjoying it. And all of you have a safe holiday weekend and enjoy your festivities. And I will see everybody soon for a new Matt on Talk Show episode.